Hi, and welcome to the Word of the Week. This week's word is motivation. Now, I like to watch a lot of TV and a lot of movies, and often they'll have scenes, a lot of times in comedies particularly, when they're trying to get a bad actor to do something. And one of the common lines is, well, what's my motivation? What's my character's motivation? So, what does motivation mean? Motivation means basically a force or an influence that causes us to do something. So when we think about the processes that we go through, the things that we do in our lives, we have to sometimes ask ourselves, what's the motivation? Lots of things can motivate us to do things. Some people are motivated by money. Some people are motivated by fame. Some people are motivated by the desire to do a good job. Some people are motivated by the fear of failure. Right? So there's so many things that cause us to do the things we do, and they will determine the actions, the type of actions that we take. So the thing about motivation is it's necessary. We have to be motivated. If we are going to make change, if we're going to make improvement in our lives, there has to be some level of motivation. The more motivation you have, the more action you will take. Now the question then becomes, is it the proper motivation? Is it the right kind of motivation? Any type of motivation will get an action which will get a result. But if we're looking at the results that we get and those results are not in alignment with what we ideally want, we need to think about what is motivating, what is creating, what's driving our actions. Is the motivation the correct type that is necessary for us to not only achieve the goal, but for us to do it in a way that is in alignment with who and what we truly want to be. So I just want you to consider this as you think about, as we're getting towards the end of the year and we're thinking about all the things that we coulda and shoulda done and wanted to do and we did do. Take stock of what are your motivations? What are the things that are motivating you? And are those motivations driving you towards the you want to be, or are they getting you off track? Right? There's nothing wrong with changing the motivation. There's nothing wrong with changing the way you're approaching things. Right? So we just have to find the right one, because when we find the right one, there's really nothing that can stop us from achieving the goals that we set for ourselves. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Hope to see you next week.